Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of the Tuesday Showdown. Today we have a rematch of one of the first episodes of the Tuesday Showdown. We're gonna have the Los Angeles Dodgers facing off against the San Francisco Giants. Not really one of the games that I really wanted to do this week, but it turned out to be one of the better matchups. A lot of last place teams playing first place teams for this week. But we're going to have a rematch between Hyunjin Ryu and Jake Peavy, which was the matchup the last time the Giants and Dodgers were both on the Tuesday Showdown. And again, it will be at AT&T Park. So the Dodgers are looking for a little bit of revenge this time. Hopefully they can get a little bit more. It was a close game last time. The Dodgers ended up losing 6-3, I believe. The only runs coming off a 3-run homer by Andre Ethier. But Hyunjin Ryu has done okay through the first part of the season. Jake Peavy, on the other hand, doing the same thing. It was a good matchup last time. Hopefully Hyunjin Ryu can get a little bit of a better start this time. Last time he had a rough beginning and finished strong, but it was not enough to keep the Giants down, as the Giants were able to come out victorious in that one, 6-3. But I figured I'd do this one again, do the I-5 matchup between the Giant and actually what used to be an old New York matchup back in the 50s. These teams got a lot of history all the way back to Brooklyn and New York. So it should be another good game. Never really a chippy one, well, at least on here anyways. Real life, sometimes it gets a little bit chippy. But, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into this game now here. I'm going to be the Dodgers again. I'm going to try and get them their little bit of redemption. The Giants, on the other hand, have been having a really rough season. Although they are now no longer in the cellar in the West. That title belongs to the Colorado Rockies. But all in all, still not having a very good start to the season at 15-24. Whereas the Dodgers are, on the other hand, are just flying through the division right now. I believe they're a half game up on the Diamondbacks currently. And as you probably saw earlier, the Padres beat me, so they were able to keep pace in the West. We're gonna go again with, I believe, with the regular road unis, starting Hyunjin Ryu, and everybody on this roster seems to be pretty well rested. So, and then again, they got Carl Crawford back. Carl Crawford was out for a few weeks. Not quite sure what the injury was. I can't remember, but they got him playing right field. I don't know about that, but they got Chris Heisey up here right now because Van Slyke is out. So actually, I think I'm going to have Ethier in right and Crawford in left. Crawford generally plays left, but with Van Slyke out, Ethier has been forced into duties as of right now. Otherwise, I think I'm going to leave the lineup how they got it on here. And let's see your right-handers. Jimmy Rollins has had a problem. He's only batting 170. Let's see here. Who would we put in for Rollins, though? I guess we got Alex Guerrero. He doesn't play shortstop, so. Oh, looks like Jimmy's gonna be hitting today. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve at the ballpark out on the bay, McCovey Cove, overlooking the Bay Bridge in San Francisco. And hope you guys enjoy, and I'll be back after the game, guys.
Time in Dodger history, a no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first is Hideo Nomo in 1996. Josh Beckett, a no-hitter.
Getting closer to first pitch tonight from AT&T Park in San Francisco. It's the Dodgers and the Giants, next on the show. AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Dodgers and their bitter rivals to the north, the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and this one should be a pretty interesting matchup. Now, keep in mind that the ball doesn't carry here nearly as well at night as it does in the daytime. So some of those home runs that you were hitting in batting practice are going to be warning track outs during the ball game.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. And their matchup will be a tough one as they're set to face the former Cy Young Award winner, right-hander Jake Peavy. And there you see a look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. And striding into the plate is an Alameda native, Jimmy Rollins. And we are set for baseball from San Francisco. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
And he takes strike 3 called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening. Now with that, we'll bring in a look at the scouting report as you get a better idea what to expect from the 33-year-old right-hander. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. Now here's the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Oh, just a great swing right there. This is a cut fastball, which it'll work back toward a left-handed hitter. He just squares this ball up and rips it into right field.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in here in a matchup of two guys who know each other pretty well.
Yeah, teammates for a long time, and I'd say that maybe favors a hitter a little bit, but I guess it could work both ways.
Here's the first offering. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Peavy set. Now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. And it's not in time as Crawford takes second with ease.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
One out and a runner on second base. Here's the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Howie Kendrick will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. A look from Peavy, and now the pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers lead 1. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Starting lineup for the host Giants looks like this. They'll match up against a guy who's made big strides since arriving stateside, the Korean-born left-hander Hyun-Jin Ryu. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Now the pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Nori Aoki will stand in now. Speed is definitely a big weapon in his arsenal. He currently sits third in the National League stolen base chase. First pitch coming. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
They'll be looking to duplicate the success they had on that recent homestand where they finished 5-2.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Buster Posey will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch on the way. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets the tone early here with a first inning steal of second base.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. The next pitch. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so The more you can keep these guys guessing, off balance, the better.
And that misses 2-1.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Ryu now on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put two men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this falls down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for three. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here, it doesn't pay off.
First offering on the way. Hunter Pence is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here it comes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And Ethier will need to get this one in off the wall. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Oh, an early strike here in the opening inning as they get that first run on the board with back-to-back doubles. No question, they'd love to push this out to a 2-run lead or maybe even more. So with another dangerous hitter coming up, they've got an opportunity to do just that.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double is his 8th of the season so far. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Settling under it is Ethier, and he makes the catch to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Yasmani Grandal will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
The pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Belt is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
Andre Ethier will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time to retire Ethier for out number 2. Ryan Vogelsong will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Ryan Vogelsong.
Juan Uribe will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there.
Juan Uribe.
First pitch coming. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Aoki is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. Joaquin Arias will dig in here.
Leading out for the Giants. Second baseman, Joaquin Arias.
First pitch coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a bobble out there by Kendrick. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Matt Duffy steps in now. And here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Go Giants.
The 1-0 pitch. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Now the 1-1 is hit sharply back up the middle, and it's going to get on into center. It's a base hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here, just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Brandon Crawford will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first offering. Hard hit towards center. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Stepping in now, Ryan Vogelsong. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Angel Pagan will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too...
And hold that thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now. Nori Aoki will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Now the first pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, there have been some hard-hit balls in the inning already. This isn't exactly one of them, but it's going to work out well for him just the same. As he reaches here with another hit in the inning. This one's just an infield single.
Buster Posey. See what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Jock Peterson is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Now here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he just chased out of the zone on that first pitch. This time he started to, but he wisely pulled it back.
Put him away.
Now the pitch. Line hard, deep into left. And 1 gone now in the Dodger third.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Hyunjin Ryu will stand in. Now here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Here's the pitch. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Here's the first offering. Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
The 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with the 2-1. Held away. Two. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Up with it is Arias. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And there is Hunter Pence. As promised, he'll start things out here in the home third. First pitch to him. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Brandon Belt will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Pause, now the pitch.
Here we go.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
1-1 on the way. Now a hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit. Hence around third, being waved on home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, it's pretty evident that this is not going to be the outing that turns his fortunes around. Remember, he gave up 5 runs his last time out. This is already 4 in this one, so maybe back to the drawing board yet again.
Joaquin Aria will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Swung on and rolled softly to third. And taken in out there for the first out.
Well, you're not going to advance that runner if you're going to hit the ball right there. This forces him to hold at second base, and depending on how things turn out from here, that could very easily wind up costing you a run.
In now, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Around third, Belt heading for the plate. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, bottom line, you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Brandon Crawford will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Ryan Vogelsong will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. He waits, now the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
He's set, now the pitch. 0-2 pitch, swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. And Crawford's there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Carl Crawford will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
For the Dodgers, left fielder Carl Crawford.
First pitch coming. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Now the pitch. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Adrian Gonzalez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and Gonzalez gets a hold of one, sending it out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, you got to respect the opposite field power when this guy comes to the plate. His arms are just so strong. And watch him right here. It looks like he's basically just flipping this one the other way, but he's got plenty of height on it, and it darn near gets out of here.
Second baseman number 47.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in. He popped out his first time. First offering on the way, and this will be fouled away. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Angel Pagan will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Angel Pagan.
First pitch coming. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Well, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner towards second, but Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out. Our next broadcast comes your way tomorrow. Looks like we've got a matchup of 2 pretty good young pitchers on tap for us, so make sure you tune in on the show. Nori Aoki will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
3-2, here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. Fastball too high, ball 4. Buster Posey will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
Here comes the 1-0. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Hunter Pence will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now the first pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Rollins on to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
He nearly got that double play he needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base, and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. San Francisco leads this one 6-0. Andre Ethier will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Right fielder, Andre Ethier.
And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. Now the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down in front of Pagan for a base hit.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and He's on base here to kick things off.
One Uribe will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Jock Peterson will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
From the stretch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Comes set, now the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Chris Heisey will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. In the dirt here, throw to third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. He waits, now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Lined hard to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Joaquin Arias will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Number 37 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 37.
Joaquin Arias will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here it comes, 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Matt Duffy waits on deck. Full count pitch on its way. Fouled back. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And a good at-bat on 3-2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Even with the big lead, it still doesn't hurt to play good fundamental baseball. So he's able to get his man up to third here with one out with that grounder to the right side.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
1-1 home now to Crawford. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. A throw to the plate. A tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate.
That runner at third is going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner infielder, you got to figure he's coming home with it. They get him easy.
Into the box, Ryan Vogelsong, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Two out with the man at first. He's set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
He's ready, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Grandal able to make the catch, and that'll end the inning. One left for San Francisco, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. And at the top of the order, Jimmy Rollins will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Jimmy Rollins.
First pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a bouncer out in front. And this is knocked down on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Carl Crawford will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch on the way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third. And yes, sir, it's strike 1. Now here it comes. And 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's the pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Adrian now. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Angel Pagan will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for...
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Nori Aoki will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. First pitch coming. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. And that misses, 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. There's a hot shot out to left center over the head of the shortstop Rollins, a base hit.
Think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see it. He was right on that one.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
From the stretch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Peterson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Hunter Pence will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Now the 1-0. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Kendrick over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Gene Machi will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Howie Kendrick will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Now the 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. First offering on the way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Right fielder number 16.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Juan Uribe will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-0. Now here's a drive out to right center. No chance for Pagan. No chance for Pence. It's into Triple's alley. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
That man right there is one of the most unlikely guys in the building, besides you, Lions, to wind up with a triple. He was huffing and puffing all the way around, but he sees the opportunity, and give him credit. He's able to make it there safely.
Let's go, Giants!
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
A man on third with 2 down. Comes set, now the pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
And there you go. You've got the pitcher on deck. And this is where you need to be working the count a little bit. But instead, he's chased 2 pitches out of the strike zone. He's ready now. The pitch.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Giants 6 and the Dodgers 1. Brandon Belt will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
The 2-2. Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
You know, this is an easy ball to misjudge, especially off a left-hander's bat because of the spin. But he stays right with this play, and he makes it look pretty routine.
Joaquin Arias will dig in. He doubled his last time. And here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Ethier will make the catch just shy of that brick wall out there in right.
This is a tough read for an outfielder off the bat because the ball's taken the other way and deep. He makes up the difference quickly and is able to range back into the corner and make the play.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Giants out in front here, 6-1. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Number 54, Sergio Romo. Now playing second base and batting in the ninth spot, number 12, Joe Panic.
Yasiel Puig is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
66, Yasiel Puig.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
And the pitch. foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yep, you saw his numbers there just a moment ago, and he's got that ERA in the low 2s coming into play, and he continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here it comes. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Pagan is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Carl Crawford will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
One-0 pitch now. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Pagan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail 6-1. Paco Rodriguez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Paco Rodriguez.
Brandon Crawford will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, this is just kind of old school baseball. I mean, there was a time that the pitcher, he owned the inside part of the plate. You messed with him, you got one of these.
Here's Joe Panic, and there goes Crawford. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Crawford's right there to put it away for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Angel Pagan will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's set, now the pitch. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, This might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Runners on first with one down. The 1-2 with one away. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with two strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
Here's Nori Aoki. This ball's grounded foul. A runner on first with 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 1. He waits, now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Here's Buster Posey now. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game. Hunter Pence will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pause, now the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here's another 0-2. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Dodgers 1. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Now here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Aoki is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Howie Kendrick will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. Swing and a liner toward right center. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a chopper out to second. There's one on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it, and that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Giants are victorious here, 7-1. Good night from San Francisco.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious.
They lead again.
All right, guys. Well, that was not a very good revenge for the Dodgers there, as they were beaten 7-1 with only one bright spot, and that being the solo shot by Yasmani Grandal. Let's see here. Jake Peavy left the game with a blister on his finger. That's why he left the game. Shoot. I mean, yeah, I know that caused a little bit of problem with his breaking ball, but I mean, come on, a blister, come on. But we're gonna keep him active on there. So that's gonna end this episode of the Tuesday Showdown. Hyun-Jin Ryu pitched awful, as he did the last time he faced the Giants. But be sure to tune in next time to the Tuesday Showdown. It's going to be the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets, a battle of 1-2 in the NL East. So be sure to check that out next week. Also, be sure to check out Sunday Night Baseball upcoming this week as well. It's going to be the Yankees and the Rangers. Yeah, again, I know the Yankees are on there a lot. Not how I planned it, but they're on ESPN a lot. So that's what we're going to roll with for the Sunday Night Baseball game coming up this week. That will be what was last Sunday night's game on May 24th. But thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, and then all of our archive games are on YouTube at our Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. Be sure to subscribe to that. We greatly appreciate that. And then also don't forget to check out King Rouse 21 on Twitch. He's got a lot of cool little videos. He's starting the drought out, which is the drought season, which is he's taking this year he's taking the Toronto Blue Jays, and he's going to attempt to take them to the playoffs for the first time in 22 years. Since they won their last World Series, they have not been to the playoffs. So be sure to check that out on his channel, and then all of his other videos, and then all of his videos are also archived onto YouTube as well at King Rouse. So be sure to check that out, and then also don't forget to check out our friends over at Cherry Weevil. I know my buddy M Love, he was going to be putting up a new video either tonight or tomorrow, so be sure to check that out. But thanks for watching, guys, and you guys keep it real.